China Railway Signal and Communication International assures of knowledge transfer to University of Transportation, Daura. Kebbi State Government donates vehicles for enhanced security at construction sites of Sokoto Badagry Superhighway project. And Young Progressives Party ratifies expulsion of lawmaker from Anambra State. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. We're live in Abuja. I am Dennis Adegunloye. The People's Republic of China, under the Railway Signal and Communication International Company Limited, has promised to uphold an open attitude and a commitment to mutual benefits on rail transit intelligence control system with Nigeria. A statement by the Chief Information and Communications Officer, Umar Usman, and the Deputy General Manager of the China Railway Signal and Communication International, Yin Yun-yong, made the commitment at the closing ceremony of an international seminar on rail transit intelligence control system held in Beijing and Suzhou, China. According to Mr. Yin, the Nigerian participants, comprising representatives from the Federal Ministry of Transportation, the Nigeria Railway Corporation, and the Federal University of Transportation, Daura, have successfully completed the planned learning objectives, which prepared them to step down the experience and apply it to transforming the railway transit in Nigeria, following an agreement signed in August 2025. Vice-Chancellor of Federal University of Transportation, Daura, Professor Umar Adam Katsayal, thanked CRSC for extending its hand of friendship to Nigeria and for organizing the seminar in grand style, joining classroom lessons with practical and site visits to ease understanding. In a strategic move to national infrastructure advancements and ensuring the safety of workers, the Kebbi State Government has donated 10 brand new Hilux vehicles to enhance security operations along the Sokoto Badagry Superhighway. Usman Zubiru reports that the vehicles were received by the Minister of State for Works, Bello Mohamed Goronyo, at the Kebbi State Government House in Birnin Kebbi.
Sokoto Badagry Superhighway, envisioned as one of the Nigerian's transformative road networks, is expected to improve trade, open new economic corridors, and link key northern and southern regions. So far, significant progress has been recorded within the Kebbi State axis, which includes 64 kilometers of right-of-way, over 30 kilometers of earthworks completed, 4 kilometers of concrete dual carriageway. In addition, 5 kilometers of solar street lights have already been installed. With construction activities drawing large workforce and heavy equipment in motion, maintaining robust security remains a top priority. This brand new vehicle will significantly enhance the efficiency of security personnel deployed across the project area.
We have of good people and the government of Kebbi State, so I want to hand over this to you.
The Minister of State for Works, Bello Goronyo, described the intervention as timely, noting that the project scope requires constant mobility, rapid response capacity, and strengthened patrol presence to curb threats. He expressed appreciation to Kebbi State government and affirmed the project resolved to deliver the highway to world-class standards. The gesture has been widely hailed as a proactive step capable of boosting staff morale, improving response time, and strengthening the overall security architecture surrounding one of the Nigerian's most ambitious road projects. Usman Zubiru, NTA News.
Advocates against gender-based violence are calling for a comprehensive national roadmap to secure safer online spaces for women. This call was made at a national multi-stakeholder dialogue on technology-facilitated GBV, organized to commemorate the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Organized by Action Aid, the events brought together government agencies, civil society groups, and digital rights stakeholders to strengthen coordination and deepen understanding of the growing threat of technology-facilitated abuse. Recent statistics reveal that 45% of women have experienced cyber stalking, especially women in public-facing roles. Stakeholders noted that cases of online gender-based violence remain largely underreported, owing to its complex, fast-evolving nature. Stakeholders emphasized that the digital world can be just as dangerous as any physical environment for women. They called on partners, policymakers, and regulatory institutions to domesticate and implement policies that safeguard women and girls in online spaces.
To build a shared national understanding of technology-enabled violence, the trends and impacts, would like to identify legal, institutional, and technological gaps, propose coordination, multi-sectoral solutions.
Parents must closely monitor their children's online activities, especially with early school closures increasing unsupervised exposure. This complements our national campaign, See Something, Say Something, We Will Do Something.
Let us resource and advance the aspiration of the DPGG gender strategy and work together to build digital spaces where women and girls can thrive without fear.
Meanwhile, the Nigeria Correctional Officers' Wives Association is holding its 2025 convention in Abuja, exploring how women can navigate modern pressures and drive solutions in society. Victor Azu reports.
The welcome is warm. A song lifting the NICOA president as mother, setting the tone for a gathering centered on the strength and influence of women. Speaking on the theme, Women Navigating Modern-Day Pressures, NICOA President Victoria Nwakuche says women need support, empowerment, and platforms strong enough to match the responsibilities society already places on them. The Controller General of Corrections, Sylvester Nwakuche, agrees, calling women the steady force that keeps homes grounded and communities ticking.
As an association, we must continue to empower our members through skills development, mentorship, counseling, and economic initiatives that equip women to thrive in a changing world.
We provide emotional stability that keeps our officers grounded. When a home is stable, an officer is strong. When a wife stands firm, the service stands firm.
For the guest speaker, Nigerian women understand these pressures not in theory, but in lived experience. And that experience, she says, equips them to craft durable solutions.
We have a natural ability to nurture and care and empathize, which is an essential quality in tackling societal issues.
This year's convention lands as a reminder that the well-being of families and the stability of society often begins with women who carry more than they show, yet still hold everything together. In Abuja, Victor Azu, NTA News.
And as part of activities marking this year's 16 Days of Activism, the Minister of Women Affairs, alongside notable Nigerian women, representatives of civil society organizations and activists marched in orange to create awareness demanding an end to gender-based violence. Ngozi Teknikio reports that it was tagged No Tolerance Road Walk.
It was a march for all, irrespective of gender, a call to action, a call for justice and support for survivors of rape and victims of other forms of violence with the slogan, No is No. Taking off from the Mariam Babangida National Center for Women Development all the way to Old Parade Ground, the voices of Nigerian women are loud and clear as it forms part of activities in the global and national 16 Days campaign to eradicate every form of violence in the society.
Mr. President has prioritized the welfare and well-being of every citizen we're undergoing a massive reform to capture digital forms of sexual and gender-based violence, which resonates with the theme for this year's 16 Days of Activism Against Sexual and Gender-Based Violence.
Working in silos, we're not going to do that anymore. We are going to show a united front for women.
The Inspector General of Police and the entire officers, men and women of the Nigerian Police Force have zero tolerance to gender-based violence, and we want to assure Nigerians that we understand when Nigerians say no, and we take it further. And we promise to protect each and every citizen, especially the vulnerable.
Promoting gender rights, stakeholders say, is the responsibility of all and includes investment in prevention and support for survivors. The march may be over, but the journey to a safer Nigeria still continues. In Abuja, Ngozi Technical, NT News.
In other news, 250 persons have received 200,000 naira each under the Renewed Hope initiative of Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. Elias Itiav reports that the gesture is in commemoration of the International Day for Persons with Disabilities.
Globally to commemorate the International Day for Persons with Disabilities, highlighting the plight of the people with special needs and amplifying the need for their support. The donation of the 200,000 naira and free medical care under the Business Recapitalization Grant of the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is to empower them to boost their businesses and to ensure self-reliance.
Since I have this disability, I did not see or benefit anything like this one that I benefited today.
Today is our day, and we are empowered on this very date. Our prayer goes through the First Lady of Federation and her husband.
All these we are witnessing today can only happen in a state country where there is good governance.
Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Initiative in Benue State, who is also the special advisor to the Governor on Women Affairs, Scholastica Bemso, noted that the essence is to ensure an inclusive society where everyone has the opportunity to contribute to the growth and development of the state and the nation in general. She said the gesture targets 9,500 persons across the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT, as well as other special groups.
Our commitment to improving lives has also been demonstrated through various interventions in agriculture, economic empowerment, education, health, and social welfare.
Several others in their messages of goodwill expressed gratitude to the First Lady for the empowerment package, as well as other interventions by the Renewed Hope Initiative. In Makudi, Elias Itiaf, NTA News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. More reports in a moment. Stay with us.
Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
Tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Welcome back. The animal health management sector has reached a significant milestone with the inauguration of a state-of-the-art veterinary hospital in Enugu State. The facility, established under the National Coordinating Office of the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, marks a major step forward in modernizing livestock care. At the inauguration, Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Mukhtar Meha, emphasized that government's quest to transform the livestock industry is gaining strong momentum. Yusuf Jika reports.
The inauguration of the Enugu Model Veterinary Hospital marks the second facility in the series established under the National Coordinating Office of the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project. The hospital is designed to provide world-class veterinary services aimed at enhancing food security, boosting livestock productivity, and ultimately improving the economic well-being of households that rely on the livestock industry.
Stands as a testament to what is possible when vision, policy, and partnership converge. This facility is designed to significantly enhance animal health service in Enugu State and across the Southeast region.
Both the Minister of Livestock Development and the Governor of Enugu State described the facility as a game changer for an industry long neglected, promising a brighter and more prosperous future for the sector.
When the Renewal Hope agenda was unveiled by Mr. President, it challenged every sector to break away from old limitations, from old traditions. In the livestock industry, that challenge has translated into concrete action, modern facilities, strengthened veterinary systems, and direct support for the millions of Nigerians whose livelihoods depend on livestock.
Agriculture, as one of the fastest and easiest tools and routes to achieving the migration of our people from poverty to prosperity.
An ambulatory service has also been launched to deliver veterinary care to hard-to-reach areas accessible at the simple dial of a phone call. In Enugu, Yusuf Jika, NTA News.
Students from various government schools have come together to debate the merits and demerits of solar energy in homes and other uses. Special Assistant to the President on Student Matters applauded the students and organizers of the convergence, promising that the government will help to achieve more in the area of alternative energy. The students requested that the government should provide more infrastructure to ease learning in schools.
The transformation and innovation in the energy sector is not just going to be left for them to consume. They are also meant to participate in creating it, which is we're also looking at gaining solutions in the energy sector from some of these their projects.
We're looking at children, students becoming change makers in their environment. Children begin able to be responsible to energy, being able to be responsible to their society and to their communities.
I learned a lot of things about decarbonization, fossil fuel, how gas can help us.
Freeing us from the shackles, freeing us from the chains of the old chains of oil and gas, and thinking everything is about fuel and diesel, and it's opening our minds to a world of endless possibilities.
Really hoping that the federal government can expand robotics and technology in secondary school.
Outstanding students were also appreciated for excellent performances. The Young Progressives Party has ratified the expulsion of the federal lawmaker representing Nnewi North, Nnewi South and Ekwusigo constituency, Uzokwe Peter, over alleged anti-party activities. The representative Uzokwe, however, believes his expulsion is null and void, saying that he was never given a fair hearing. The decision was taken at the party's 24th National Executive Committee meeting held in Abuja, where leaders converged to address rising internal tensions, recent defections, and concerns about the shrinking opposition space nationwide. Uzokwe's expulsion, originally announced by the National Working Committee, was unanimously upheld after the NEC reviewed multiple petitions and verified video evidence of alleged anti-party conduct. Addressing the media after the NEC meeting, National Publicity Secretary Igbola Martins condemned the lawmaker's statements as false, misleading, and a deliberate act of sabotage against the party.
Acts that undermine party unity, discipline, and cohesion.
What we want is discipline, and if you don't have such characters, then you have no any business with the party.
I'm waiting for their letter. And let me make it clear. I will never take YPP to court. I said never on this issue.
The NEC also lauded the appointments of former Chief of Defence Staff, General Christopher Musa, as Minister of Defence, describing him as a round peg in a round hole. It also moved to strengthen its national structure by electing 7 officers to fill long-standing vacancies in line with the Electoral Act of 2022. The party urged the new officers to serve with diligence, integrity, and unwavering commitment to the ideals of the Young Progressives Party. Now, the Reclaim Global Summit brought together visionary women entrepreneurs to harness collaboration and drive impact. The summit, part of the 16 days of activism, celebrates women making a difference in their communities and beyond. Shehu Mohammed Datti reports.
Was on the theme, Raising a Generation that Rejects Silence and Embraces Talent. The summit serves as a platform for women to connect, learn, and grow together, exploring the power of women's voices and the impact of collaboration on driving positive change.
And when I eventually found my voice, I saw it as a way to use my pain and trauma as a stepping stone to help other women. It's not for me to stay in that trauma. And that is what led to my organization, Better Bell Foundation, where I provide free education to over 400 children, also daily meals and psychosocial support. And also, it births this summit you are seeing, so that we'll ensure that no woman is silenced. This summit came about to ensure that women speak up, they own their truth, they speak, they tell the truth, they own their truth, and they ensure that they own their story.
The finalists advocated for women to rise, be productive, and voice against reluctance and reliance for survival.
The essence of this summit is for women to understand and own themselves. That as an individual, when you know yourself and you can really present yourself as an individual, if violence is coming to you, you can resist it, because we are all humans before gender comes to play.
It's not about just feminism in itself or gathering women to become disobedient to their husbands. No, we're looking at women that are able to say no to violence and also to make them understand that they have a choice.
The participants' takeaway is about choosing for themselves beyond societal expectations. Every woman has a voice, a story, and a future. Women need to stand to achieve success. In Abuja, Shehu Mohammed Datti, NTA News.
Spreading and teaching the word of God will bring salvation to mankind and make society a better place for all. These were the words of Provincial Pastor Lanre Odnewu to the 2025 graduates of the School of Disciples of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Abuja. Ibrahim Belogunda reports.
students were drawn from different centers of the FCT Province 4 and trained for 1 year on how to be good disciples of Christ. Provincial Pastor Larry Odunewu had while reading from Romans chapter 8 verse 14 and the book of Isaiah asked the graduates to be good disciples and allow God to lead them in all they do. He enjoined them to populate the kingdom of God by depopulating the kingdom of darkness through their salvation for the benefit of others in the society.
They should rise up and win souls for God. Because somebody won their soul, they should not fold their hands and be looking. They too, they need to stand up and win other people's souls. By doing so, the crime in the country will reduce. Everybody will come to the knowledge of God.
Provincial coordinator of the program, Pastor Oladepo Olateju, described the program as a gateway to the kingdom of God, while calling on the graduates to continue to seek for knowledge while demonstrating that they are disciples of Jesus Christ in all they do.
What they have gone through is enough to change everything about them when it has to come to the spiritual aspect and in other ramifications of life. So this is a training to make them true disciples of Jesus Christ.
What actually motivated me is the quest to grow as a Christian.
I feel fulfilled because this journey has been a very good one in my Christian faith.
High point of the graduation is the presentation of award and certificate to the graduates, as well as presentation of gifts to the School of Disciples, FCT Province 4 by the graduates. Prayers, praise, thanksgiving, and testimonies added color to the graduation. In Abuja, Ibrahim Bello Gunda, NTA News.
And that concludes the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Dennis Adigunloye.